Hello world ones. It is a very muddy day at the end of February and I'm out today with Rover, but this one's a little bit different. I've got landowner permission for this one. I'm gonna stay put for 2 or 3 nights depending how I do. I've got a massive tent to stick over the back of my car, so I'm gonna get really cozy, I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna be out in nature for a few days and I'm gonna cook meat on the fire. I'm expecting a mix of weather and it looks a little bit dark actually, so let's have a look at this tent. This is quite a big boy. I believe it's 9 kilos or thereabouts, and it's about 3 by 3 meters. So it's freaking huge compared to what I'm usually using. It sleeps 4 people apparently, but it's going to be a perfect nook for me. The sensible thing to do would be to try these things at home as well before you get out and about, but I thought I'd just wing it. No idea if this is going to be any good or not. Looks pretty simple. Okay. Famous last words, that is. It does feel a bit like rain. If the rain could hold off just till this is up, that would be amazing. Oh look! It's got this baggy bit at the back. So I think the idea is that goes over my car boot door thing. Oh, it's through. Oh my god, it's going up. That's bigger than I thought it would be actually. Absolutely enormous. That's what she said, right? Look at it. Oh, I just had a crack. Oh well. Okay, we have the basic tent up. I guess clip these on now, guy it out, and this bit, oh, it goes over here. So I can get in and out of my car without actually going outside. Look at that, right. Okay, time for the rain fly. Right, the inner part is up and it's amazing. Look in here. Oh, look at that. And that is access to the back of my car. Oh, this is so cool. Right, let's get this fly on now. How am I going to get that over there? I'm going to have to attach a rock to it, I think, and launch it over. Oh. Or a stick or something. So these little poles, I guess, are going to go in here to hold this out like a little lip. Then the guy lines, and it's done. That was a bit tougher than I expected it to be, but it's up, and I think that is brilliant. My car is in my tent. In here is my car. All sheltered. Look. Oh, this is just so excited. Yeah, so there's all my stuff. That's all going to go in here, and I'm going to be sleeping in my car bed as normal with the back open, I guess, just like this. Absolutely enormous. Oh boy, quite a fungus. There's a massive bird up there. Huge. Hey guys, it has just gone 5 o'clock. Just been having a nice little rest. I'm all sorted in here. It is absolutely massive. I've got everything I could ever need. I've got a little sit mat here. That's my folded foam thing, with a little blanket thing on it. And I've got my chair over the back there. with a nice floofy down blanket. I've got my bed in the car. Yeah, I don't think I've ever camped in such luxury, really. It's gorgeous. All I need to do now is put up a tarp so that I've got a nice sheltered area to cook. There's only been a few spots of rain so far, but I don't think the rest of the weekend's going to be like that. So we'll get it all done and then I'll be ready to cook some lamb later. This is so lovely. Yeah, that'll do nicely, I reckon. Fire down there. Perfect. I've got some butter for my potatoes and I've got spring onion. I've got some rosemary, salt and pepper for my lamb chops, so it's going to be delicious. The rain is slowing down a little bit. I'm going to cook up out here and then I'm going to go hunker down in my tent for the rest of the night. I'm doing alright actually. I was a bit concerned earlier. My chest was not happy when I first got here, but I think we're okay. Possibly thanks to painkillers. And I think after a good long sleep tonight and a lay-in, I haven't had a lay-in all week, I'll be alright tomorrow and I'll be alright for the rest of the weekend. I'm gonna get the lamb going. Not directly over the fire. I think that's gonna go out soon. Oh my god, how amazing is this? Some rosemary on. Pepper. First piece of lamb. Oh my, the char grilledness. Right, let's get this dished up now. God, that is so good. I just realised that the little plate I bought, it's just not going to be big enough, so it's going to look a bit of a mess. Let's just pile it up. Oh yeah, those potatoes are cooked perfectly. And they're all buttery. I'm going to be dripping butter everywhere. Well, day one is a success. Okay, it's time to get in and get all cozy for the night. But yeah, this is lovely. I'm not sure what the temperature is. My thermometer's been a bit weird. Oh, 6.3 it says at the moment, which sounds about right. Earlier it said 102 and a minute ago it said 85, so I think 6.3 is a little bit more accurate. Yeah, let's get in for the night. mud everywhere, aren't I? Oh well. Sit there, wellies. Oh, I need to clean my plate, don't I? Well, we've been having some fairly moderate rain for quite some time now, and so far no leaks, so that's amazing. I've got my window curtain things up in the car, so it's nice and private in there, no one can see in. I just realised I bought some fairy lights as well, so I'm going to put them around the edge, and then I've got to pop out again and refill my water bottle. I've got a big 12-litre water canister in front of my car. I don't want to lug that around here. I'll just leave it where it is and then go top it up now and again. So then we'll be set for the night, and yeah, I'll get my jammies on, I think. Oh, how nice is this?
Wishing I could run before I learned to walk, but maybe it's okay to not know it all.
Morning. It's gone 10:30. I couldn't get to sleep till I think 2 in the morning last night, and then I think I woke up fairly early and thought, hell no, and just snuggled for a few hours. So yeah, it's been a lovely relaxing morning here in my car bed, and it's very dark in here, but it's beautifully sunny and fresh outside. Yeah, I'm really happy to have flumped around for a few hours. That's why I love doing things like this with no time constraints. Could do what I like, because as a insomniac night owl, the daily alarm's kind of like a torture device. I don't like it. What a life. Good morning, sunshine. Wow. What a day. Right. First things first is coffee, of course. And also, I brought with me my down trousers, which I totally forgot about. I haven't used these in years. I think I'll give them a try. So getting a little muddy down there. Oh. Yeah. That's floof. So I've been doing some food planning for today. Having a rummage in my cool box. I bought everything in frozen with the frozen ice pack. Yes, and I've decided, since I have nothing better to do, I'm going to get a fire going again. I'm going to cook sausages and bacon and make a nice barbecued sausage and bacon bap for my lunchy, brunchy type thing. And I'm going to cook pork belly on the fire tonight with some saffron rice, and I'm gonna make the pork all tasty with some cumin, ginger, chili. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Maybe a little bit of salad. So yeah, happy days. I was actually planning to go out today because I knew today would be a good weather day from the forecast, and I thought, right, I'll park up, settle down for the night, and then on a good weather day I'll shoot off and we'll go bumming around the countryside exploring in Rover. But getting in here yesterday was so shockingly terrifying with the mud that I'm just staying put now. I'm not going anywhere unless I have to. I'm actually terrified about leaving on the way out. This is what I had to drive through on the way in. Oh. Right, come on, Rover. Jesus Christ, am I going to get stuck down here? Oh, I'm sliding in mud. Right, let's just get out of this. Oh, let's go up here where it's dry for a minute. Oh shit. Right, come on, let's not go into that tree. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, f***, that's scary. Oh, shit. Traumatized. Yeah, just got to do it again on the way out and try not to go cavaliering into some trees or into a ditch. So yeah, hang around and see if I make it out alive on Monday. Okay, while that's getting going, let's go for a little wander about on this beautiful day in the woods. It really is gorgeous. We're right at the end of February. In fact, it's going to be March on Monday. Oh look, all the little shoots coming out. Lovely Shirley, who's allowed me to stay here and do my filming. She said that this place will be a carpet of bluebells in a few months. I bet that's beautiful. Oh, I love it here. Okay, I'm cremating a little bit again. I'm back over here. Oh yeah, these are looking pretty good now actually. I dropped this one on the floor, so that one's got some extra forest flavour. Let's get the bacon on as well. These are caramelised red onion and pork sausages. It'll be so good. Our grilled bacon. Try. I'm going to start loading up this fat here. It's going to have that flavour you can't get in a pan. Sorry, brown gang. Going red. Oh, look, loads of butter as well. Doof. What a masterpiece. I'm gonna tuck into this, chill out. Then I'm gonna get ready for the day. Maybe do some more reading. Just be really lazy, basically. God, this is a right beast. Tough to get the mouth around. I've decided, while it's not raining and it's nice and mild and I've got a lovely fire going, I'm going to heat up some water and have a nice good wash, get all freshened up. I love feeling all nice and fresh. So I've got this cool folding wash thing. Takes up hardly any space at all. It just squishes down and it opens up into a little bowl. So that's going to be my wash bowl. I've got a little sponge and stuff. So yeah, have a nice freshen up. a forest freshen. The need to wander is taking over, and I've been having a look at my iOS map on my phone, and just 1 kilometre from here there's a teeny weeny little hill that I can get to by public footpaths, so I thought I'd have a go on that for sunset. Have a little wander really slowly, watch the sun go down. I think that'll be really fun.
Living up, back and forth but never together, so I'll stand up and walk out.
How weird is that, having the back of a car in your tent? Right, it is 5 o'clock, it's 7 degrees, and I'm just heading out now. I was nearly falling asleep there, chilling out, reading my book by the fire. It was so lovely, and it got me to thinking it would be lovely to sleep outside under the sky, but I didn't bring a sleeping mat. However, with all the stuff I've got in my car, I've got a duvet in there, my wedge pillow, I think it might be doable. I don't think it's going to rain, having had a look at the forecast again, so that might be really lovely. And I've pulled out the back of the tarp with a trekking pole and some extra guy line as well to bring the roof up a little bit more and give me more headroom under there. So yeah, maybe we'll try that later. But let's get going on this tiny micro adventure. Downhill is so easy, and down here this is going to join onto a little public footpath. Oh wow, here be the footpath. A little trodden footpath by the looks of things. Such a faint little path. My plans have run amok already because I'm crossing a very muddy field with massive giant hoof prints in it, and I've just seen that there's cows over there. So I'm trying to make a quiet exit before they see me because I'm absolutely terrified of cows. But 'tis no bother, I will just get back over there on that grass because we've got a lovely view over there. Just watch the sun go down over there, and then I'm closer to home as well, so I can just have a nice slow meander back after the sun's gone down. Right, let's go. And that's the amazing thing about sunsets, isn't it? You can be in the middle of a random field, high up a mountain, or at the top of a multi-story building in a city centre, and that's always going to be one of the most beautiful things you can see. I've got blueberries and a drink of water. Life is good. Oh look, there's Rover through the trees. Right, fire on, jammies on. Oh, cold fingers. Yay. Wonderful. I'm gonna get some flavours on my pork now, and I'm gonna make some rice. I've got a boil in the bag rice. I'm gonna boil that in saffron water. I'm not really sure what I'm making here. Ah, hot, hot, hot. Whack the pork in there. Here's tonight's dinner. Absolutely beautiful. The moon is just beaming through the trees with its lovely halo around it. I feel like I'm in an old English novel, you know, when the moon shines through old spindly branches. I've got my floofy bed sorted out here, and I don't know if it's going to be warm enough. The temperature is dropping. It's 4 degrees C at the moment, but I'll give it a go. I think it'd be nice to have a night outside. Lumpy. And I was wondering if it's possible for me to toast a couple of pancakes on a fire, because I fancy a little bit per day. They're going to be meaty, aren't they? There's been a lot of meat on this grill. Who doesn't like a meaty pancake? Let's dish up these meaty pancakes. Right, let's try this. There are a lot of meaty flavours going on here as well, because there's been so much seasoning on that grill over the past couple of days. So it really is quite something. At the end of the day, cream and honey is good, whatever you put it on, isn't it? I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna get to bed. I don't know if I'll last the night out here or not. I snuggled into my cosy woodland nook and settled down with my book. I was thinking about the heartbreak of losing things, and I miss wandering into the mountains with my home on my back in a way that I can't really explain. But here in these woods, I also feel at home. My heart feels at peace, and if I put aside the chest pain and the exhaustion caused by current issues, the joy that I'm getting from this little outing is no different than if I'd carried my gear for miles. And every moment reminds me that there's so much that I haven't lost. I think it's important to acknowledge pain and work through difficult feelings. You can't bury it, but I think it's also important to find new ways to feed your soul, and I just feel so nourished by all this. Ooh. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm perfectly warm and cosy, but I've just woken up to Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On" blasting in my head. I don't know why, but I found that it's a bit soggy, so I might go in. I wasn't expecting any rain. Oh, look. Oh dear. Water's gone through my bivvy bag. Right, I'm going to get back to bed now. Although it's pretty much 6 o'clock, so I don't know if I'll be able to sleep. It'll be getting light in a while. Look, the sleeping bag's nearly dry now. Good morning, or nearly good afternoon actually. So last night was a bit of a misadventure, wasn't it? I woke up in the early hours. I was fine and warm and dry. I just sat bolt upright, and I found that it'd been raining and my sleeping bag had got wet because the bivvy bag that I bought was a busted one. I didn't stop and check what I was bringing. I just chucked some stuff into the car. I bought my outfit cloak. I knew that was doffed up, but I thought it was a hunker. Damn it. If I'd used the Outkit hunker that I thought I'd bought, I think I would have been fine doing that, but alas, it didn't work. But I did have a good sleep outside, so that kind of counts. And waking up at 5 in the morning, I pretty much did the whole night. So yeah, could be worse. And my stuff has nearly dried now. I woke up feeling totally battered today. I didn't wake up till 10:30. I just felt sore all over. I think my floppy joints have had enough of this damp now, but I'm having a nice relaxing chilled out day. I've barely done any filming today. I've been really bad at it, apologies. I'm just flumping around having a nice chilled out time. I've had a nice bacon bap for my brunch today, and I think I'll make a nice sort of tuna salad with some new potatoes for tea. The meat that I bought all defrosted yesterday, so that's all gone now, and I'll be making do. I did bring some big potatoes to make jacket potatoes, and I totally forgot to bring foil, so I won't be doing those. Yeah, I have to say this tent, it's had quite a lot of rain on it and I've not had any bother. It's been really, really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm not looking forward to taking it down tomorrow, but it'll be fine. Hopefully it will stop raining overnight and I can put it away nice and dry. That's the dream, isn't it? Oh, it's so nice sitting in here in the rain. I absolutely love it. I feel like I could have a doze again. I think I may have become old. Right, I'm gonna have cold pancakes with a cup of tea. That's still really good cold, but I think I preferred it meaty. Is howling around the hills. It sounds like a jet engine. Looped up. The butter. So tasty. Just such doof, simple, delicious food. That is so good. Creamy, buttery, peppery potatoes, that tasty garlic and chili tuna, and a crispy salad. It's perfection. Mud Jack. It feels extra peaceful tonight. I don't know what it is. We're gonna have a beautiful third night. Got myself a nice hot drink on the go. I'm gonna finish my book, and I was gonna start pottering about, getting ready to go tomorrow, but there's not much I can do really. It's all already in crates, so I've just gotta pop it in the boot, but I can't do that until I've had my nice night's sleep, of course. So yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad taking it down. Surely easier than putting it up. Day 4 broke dry and calm. And as I started packing away, I realised, give or take a few days, that this weekend marks the 1-year anniversary of my last successful backpacking trip. A whole year has passed since my chest allowed me to wander with the rucksack in the mountains. This past year has been hard. It's hurt a lot physically and it has tested me emotionally. At times I felt like my little heart is broken, but these last few days out in the woods has mended my soul a little bit. I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful and relaxing time in nature. Let's go do some off-roading. Let's do this. Oh, go on, Rover! Bloody hell! I'm alive, just about. Down the hill. Oh shit! And so that concludes our small woodland adventure. Thank you so much for joining me, for being here, and for generally being so wonderful. Jesus Christ. Spring is coming, wild ones. New growth and new opportunity. Oh, I've done it. I'm out. Oh, Lordy. So hang in there and I'll see you again soon. Hello wild ones, it's February. Right, okay. It's a longer pole than I'm used to handling. I can't fit that in. So many jokes. Ah, that's hot. Ah, good lord. Please don't give out on me. Imagine that giving out. I'm getting a crotch full of barbed wire. Bloody hell. I think my joints are a little bit unhappy, even my fingers. I feel kind of stiff in the fingers where I've been using them more than I usually would do. Dainty as ever. Look, it holds itself up without any poles whatsoever. Beat that, Dustin.